Yeah, all right, here we go. Podcast for you on what has become a winter Tuesday. Very cold out there. What's up,
Yeah,
Al?
it's freezing, Jerry. Today was the first day I wore gloves on my
Yeah,
dog walk.
I get it, man.
Oh, it
I
was
walked out
chilly.
of Rutgers last. So when we got there, Rutgers had a 6:30 game. So I got there about 4 o'clock, and it was chilly. It was 48 degrees. We walked out at, I guess it was around 9. And not only was it a little colder, but the wind had kicked up, and it felt like it was
Yeah, it's
freezing.
freezing.
Oh, the wind is brutal.
I'm sick of winter already. It hasn't started
Yeah,
yet.
no kidding. It's not
Right?
even December yet.
Yeah, it hasn't even started.
Not good.
I wrote down a number of topics. None are related to the others, and then
I like that.
they don't seem like anything. They're just thoughts I had or things I
A
was.
potpourri podcast.
A potpourri podcast. One, I meant to bring this up the other day because I saw this on Sunday.
Okay. Football.
It was Sunday football, yes. It was during football when I went on Twitter and I went on not the people I'm following, the For You column.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to click on that. Sometimes you get some weird things in there,
Sure.
and sometimes very funny things. So I'm noticing a trend that I saw a woman representing as a Buffalo Bills fan.
Okay.
And I saw a different woman, very similar feed, representing as a Chargers fan.
Similar woman, you're saying?
Similar in that they were both hot chicks. They were both looked like they were in their early 20s. And their content was mainly, it's them dressed up in like Buffalo Bills bikinis and cut up shirts where it's very revealing. And they'll all, like, during the games, they'll be like, if Justin Herbert throws 2 touchdown passes, I'm taking these puppies out on Twitter this afternoon. I'm like, what? And
did you follow them to see?
I didn't follow. I did. Yeah. So I clicked on their profile because I was like, is this girl really follow through?
Right.
And one of them didn't seem to follow through. And one of them did seem to follow through. And they showed their boobs because the Bills won or something. And the one girl who's the Chargers fan calls herself like no face something or other. So she always blocks her face.
Oh, interesting.
So you can't tell who she is.
Okay.
But she's a Chargers fan and she will get nude when the Chargers do well.
Is anything taken away for you if you don't see the face and you just see a naked body?
No, I like to see someone's face. Yeah.
Okay. So a little bit of the thrill is gone when they blur out the face.
Yeah.
I believe
like
I
a really
agree.
hot body and an average face.
I don't mean an average face. I mean when they blur it out, like you're saying.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's why. I think a face is very important.
Well, yes, I'm with you.
For a woman,
I would agree.
I would rather have, like, if you said her face is not great, but a great body, or really great face and a pretty good body, I would take that.
The great face and the really good body.
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, that's me, Jerry. I'm not shallow though. You know.
What about great personality, average face,
Mhm.
average body? But a personality that you really jive with.
That goes a long way.
I agree.
Because I've seen the opposite too, where you get to know somebody who's very beautiful and
she's a bitch.
Oh, they're just like, oh God.
Yep.
Yeah. So it doesn't.
And the
work
same
both
thing
ways.
goes for guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You can be.
That's how men exist, as average face, average body, but we got a good personality.
Yes. And you can also have a great body as a man and just be a complete D-bag.
Yes.
And who wants to date you?
Yeah.
Goes both ways.
It is a combination of all the things.
Yep, that is true.
So look for that on Sundays. I don't know if the Jets or the Giants have a woman representing in that way.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that. If not, and you're looking to do something in the social media sphere, it may be open for you. Something I see trending on Sundays in sports.
I know I'm a rare one, but I actually don't look at social media during the football on Sundays.
That is very rare.
I know.
There's a new supergroup out called Howl, Owl, Howl. And they just played Asbury Park, sold out the Stone
Do
Pony.
I know these guys?
You do know the guys. On lead vocals and guitar, Hootie.
Oh, really?
Darius Rucker.
Okay.
On, I believe, bass or guitar, I forget which one he plays, Mike Mills from REM. And the drummer is the former drummer for, or maybe even the current drummer to the Black Crowes.
No kidding.
So they have a new
That's
single.
pretty cool, actually.
They have a new single out.
All right.
Which I played as bumper music at the last break of Boomer and Geo.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds really good. I guess they have an album coming out. and they're touring already. So I went and I looked at the set list because they sold out Stone Pony like that.
Which is what, about 3,000, 2,000, 2,500,
Yeah,
something
that's a
like that?
great question. I don't even know.
Okay.
Maybe 2,000, but it sold out so
Mhm.
quickly. And I think it sold out really quickly because REM doesn't do anything anymore.
Right.
So maybe they want to see Mike Mills. And then you got Hootie, and it's a small venue. So I looked at their playlist. They played a couple originals, which must be on this upcoming album. Then they played Hard to Handle, Black Crowes.
Mhm.
She Talks to Angels, Black Crowes. They played Time, Hootie and the Blowfish. Maybe Hold My Hand. They played
Everybody Hurts.
Losing My Religion. They did not play Everybody Hurts. Losing My Religion. An REM song I wasn't familiar with. I can't even think of it.
It's a very cool concept, though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, the
Looked
fact that you
interesting.
have a few from each of the bands and they're represented by some, that's very neat, actually.
And then their own stuff.
Yeah, that's neat.
So that's an album I would give a
Puncher's chance to.
Yeah, like I would put it on as a full album and say,
Yeah.
let me see what I got here. I'm normally not a big supergroup guy. Traveling Wilburys, that was a cool supergroup.
That's considered a supergroup?
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
it's pretty good. I'm not saying it's not. That's also not Mick Jagger, John Lennon, you know?
Oh, you had Bob Dylan.
No. I'm talking about this Howl Owl.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean,
pretty good.
sure.
No, you're right. No, but I was saying Traveling Wilburys.
No. Yeah, definitely.
That was probably the ultimate supergroup.
I agree with you, yes.
You had a Beatle, George Harrison, you had Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne.
Yeah. No, that's about as good as it gets right there.
That was a super
they're
group.
all Hall of Famers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, all Hall of Famers.
Yep. Hall of Famer.
But are they compilers, Jerry? That's the question. Were they just compiling their stats?
Well, Tom Petty compiled a hell of a lot of good albums, is what he
Yeah.
compiled. Roy Orbison is like the oldie but the goodie, and Dylan is. I love the guy. He's an odd duck, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean the fact that they got Bob Dylan to be in a supergroup is crazy.
Yeah, because he seems like he doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
he seems just. I don't know him. He just appears bitter.
Yes, but maybe he thought when you get in a supergroup like this and it's all his friends that you don't have to be the star, and I think guys like that, like
maybe
to occasionally not.
And then there are other guys that when they lose that control, probably don't handle it too well.
Probably not. Right. Don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
There was the time period when that first Traveling Wilburys record came out where there were that group of guys put out an enormous amount of music. They had the Traveling Wilburys record. Bob Dylan had, I believe, Oh Mercy came out. Was a decent album for him. It got radio play in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Tom Petty had Full Moon Fever, which had a ton of hits on it.
Tremendous. Yep.
Roy Orbison had just put out a comeback record that had You Got It. That was a hit.
No kidding. Yeah.
Jeff Lynne was
Everything
producing.
You want.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff Lynne was producing all of these things.
Yeah.
And then they even had Roger McGuinn, who I think they wrote songs for, who was the former lead singer of the Byrds. Also in that they put out like a crap load of music in a small window.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if you put your mind to it, and that's what you do, and you just lock yourself in a studio for some of these documentaries I've seen, sometimes they're spending anywhere from 6 to 16 hours a day, just writing music and jamming to try and come up with stuff. I could see how you could pump music out.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do it. I don't have that creative mind, but for these people that do, it's like, that's what they do for a living.
Yes, it is what they do.
It's kind of like when you see actors and actors that are in just tip-top shape. And it's like, man, what are they doing? And then you see what their regimen is. Oh, I get up at 4 a.m. and I hit the gym and they eat great. And then I got really nothing to do. So I hit the gym again at 1 p.m. Well, most people have to get up and go to work. Like they treat that as their job, like their body's their job. So in that case, the music is their life. I get it.
Yeah, I actually just saw that Sydney Sweeney, she did that movie about the boxer.
Yeah, that's what she was doing while she was on with BT and Sal.
Yeah, and she gained 30 pounds.
And lost it quickly.
Quickly, because like you said, it was like a full day, every day, a full day.
And it's not only that, it's also a full night's sleep. Like we've always talked about when we're on vacation, how much more productive we feel like we could be. On the weekends, especially a Saturday for me, when I go to bed Friday night, let's say I stayed up late Friday night, it was up to 11 o'clock. Usually it's 9:30, 10. I'm drooling on myself and passed out. I stayed up till 11 and I set the alarm for 7. I got 8 hours sleep. I was like, I was shot out of a cannon Saturday. I had a list of like 6 things to do around the house. I knocked them all out by 2 p.m. and I was looking for more. If you sleep normal and your day is yours, yeah, I would love to hit the gym. Why not? But when you wake up at 2:30 in the morning like we do, or 2 o'clock like you do, or God knows with Eddie, midnight or whatever the hell time he
1
gets
a.m.
out.
he
I
wakes
thought it
up.
was midnight. It's 1?
I think he gets up at 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
1. Then you work, and even though it's early, it's weird. Like I go home, I've got zero energy unless I go straight to the golf course. Now, I guess I can make the case go straight to the gym, but there's something in my head that tells me I'm tired. I'd like to take a nap. I don't have the same giddy up that I wish I did, and like I do on the weekends or when I'm off. But these people, that's what they have. They got time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when we talk about how much I have so much time during the day. There are days when I get home and I'm like, walk the dog, whatever, eat. And then I need to do laundry. I'm like, I'm not going upstairs.
Because your body's tired.
Sort the laundry, right?
And it sounds stupid,
it's
but
nothing. It's throwing clothes
Right.
into a machine.
Right. We're not taking them down to the lake and then beating them over a rock and then hang drying them.
But in my head, I'm like, I gotta fold these things when they're done.
I know.
Or hang them up.
Have you ever seen on YouTube, the videos that come up, what it was like just to make breakfast in 1800?
No.
It's really great. And it's very well done because they make it very real looking. And you will see the sun starts to rise. And, again, it's the 1800s. And the wife basically did everything. And the man will get up and he'll just sit there at the table and she'll make the coffee over the fire. And then she's got the beans and the grinding, and it takes her like an hour to make 2 cups of coffee for them. And then from there, she goes outside where the chickens are. She brings the eggs in, and I don't know what the hell she's got this big black thing to cook the eggs on, and she's cracking eggs, and everything takes literally it's a 2-hour process to eat breakfast. And then she's got to go do the laundry, which is going to take her 4 hours. And we're sitting here talking about taking 30 seconds to throw stuff in a machine that's going to do it for us, 30 seconds to then put it in the dryer, which is going to dry it for us.
Yes.
And then we might have to spend an hour later, 4 minutes folding that stuff. And the laundry's done.
Yeah.
It is amazing how much easier we have it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I agree with that.
It's worth watching, though. It's very cool.
All right.
And it plays out not in real time, but it gives you a very good, there's time lapses
as to how long it takes.
It's pretty good.
During the Boomer and Gio show, it's kind of a throwaway line. Boomer had mentioned that he's never had a Hot Pocket.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love Hot Pockets. I haven't had one in a long time, but I love them.
I said to Eddie, I feel like every radio person, somewhere along the line in your career,
you lived on them.
You were putting Hot Pockets
absolutely
in a microwave at a radio station.
Bob Usler, I've told you this before. We've been doing this podcast for 10 years. So at some point, I know I've told you this. Back when we were in Astoria, Bob Usler went on a lean pocket diet. Swear to God. And he lost 25 pounds eating lean pockets. It's amazing. He would bring 2 lean pockets in for his 8-hour shift. Bob never really worked during the day. He worked the 5 p.m. to 11:40 shift in Astoria. So he would get in about 3:45 and he wouldn't get home till, because he lived up in Connecticut. He'd get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So his routine was he would have 1 lean pocket at 6 p.m. and then he would have another one at 9 p.m. and then he was done eating for the night. And those lean pockets were like 120 calories. And that was like his dinner. And I don't know what he ate. And he lost like 25 pounds in like 6 months. And he's kept the weight off ever since.
Lean pockets.
Yes. I like the Hot Pockets better than the lean pockets.
What would you get?
Hot Pockets are good.
What Hot Pocket?
I still like the classic ham and cheese. They came out with the Philly cheesesteak one. That was pretty good. I did not like the meatball parm one at all. That one my brother liked back in the day. The pepperoni pizza one I liked, but then I realized pepperoni, I'd become zit face. So I would stop. But I did like that one a great deal. But I liked most of them. I used to get one that was barbecue,
And
I never had it. I know the one you're referencing.
I believe all it was whatever low-level meat was in there.
And barbecue sauce.
And barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Wrapped around that pocket of bread.
Yes.
And amazing how they figured out, because it didn't matter if you didn't put it in the sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
The bread would harden and it wasn't as good.
Yeah, you had to put it in that sleeve that had like some sort of metallic coating on the inside.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Hot Pockets, man. I remember it. I would just, and you try to time it out. So you're like, ooh, when am I going to have my Hot Pocket?
But you always had to be careful when you bit into it that you didn't burn the roof of your mouth.
Yes.
So I always cut them in half.
That's a good idea.
To let them, I was very big with Hot Pocket, Al. Hot Pocket and Stouffer's French bread pizza. Another thing that would burn the roof of your mouth. The sauce.
Yeah. I never found a good microwavable pizza.
Mm-mm.
It was always crappy in the microwave.
Pizza
wasn't crisp.
Pizza's got to be in the oven.
Yeah.
Pizza. That's why with the Chef IQ oven, I'm very excited to try one of them.
The Stouffer's French bread in the oven. Oh, baby.
Phenomenal. I agree. I did like the DiGiorno pizza to some degree, but I would still take the Stouffer's French bread pizza over that.
Yeah, and growing up, we always had the Elio's pizza that would go in the toaster oven.
Yeah, we still get that.
Yeah.
It's like a big rectangle.
Yeah.
And you'd break it into the 3 pieces. Oh, yeah.
That's still out there?
Oh, absolutely. I still buy it for the kid. I don't eat it, but my boys do. I buy the giant box at Costco.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I made the other day, which I had not had in years? Steakums.
Yeah, those are good.
But I made a mistake. I put them on the outside grill.
Okay.
And they
fall through the grates?
They were sticking to the thing. And then when I try to move it, pieces were falling through the grates. It wasn't the same.
Yeah, you got to make that on the stovetop.
But I looked, I was in the store. I was like, I'll go for a steakum. And I said, let me see what the ingredients are. It was just beef.
Yeah.
There was nothing. There were no Fugazi ingredients in there.
And then how do you put some cheddar cheese on it? What'd you do?
I put
onions, some peppers.
I put ketchup and onions.
Okay.
Oh, it was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good.
That is pretty good.
All right, what else do I have here, Jerry? Do you think I would be able to change a car battery?
That's one thing I've never done. I don't know.
So I looked this up yesterday because
seem like it would be that difficult, but I don't know.
Because like this morning it was super cold. And I'm like, one of these days this car battery is going to be like, am I really going to take this in? How difficult is it? I asked Grok.
So you're going to go preemptive move and just buy a new battery. So you're good for the winter. You don't have to worry. Okay.
This is what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But I was like, can I do it? And it did. Grok gave a step-by-step instruction. And it also said, look at these. There's many YouTube videos.
Sure.
And just like, it really just seems a matter of knowing which the positive or negative to release first. And then which one to attach first.
Don't you go release black, release red, attach red, attach black?
I don't remember.
So I think it's a pattern back and forth, I believe.
Okay.
But do not quote me on that, anybody. I don't know.
And it even said, because I asked Grok, I said, is it easy to replace a car battery? And Grok said, actually, it's very easy.
Okay.
But just follow these steps. When you can, if you need a visual, there's many YouTube videos that show.
Yeah.
And then it said you can then bring the old battery, back to whatever store you get the new battery from.
And they will garbage.
They will recycle instead of throwing it in the dumpster.
Right.
I guess because of all that.
Of course, I'm joking.
Oh my gosh, what a disaster that was.
Yeah.
What do you think they do with all these car batteries?
Throw them in the garbage. I don't know.
Right?
I told you when I went to Verizon, and I this pissed me off that's why I hate Verizon. Is their customer service. And it was when we had FiOS and we had the boxes and they wanted to switch to all wireless. The internet was wireless and you didn't need the boxes anymore, which we were renting at the time. And I'm on the phone with Verizon and she said, we need those back. She gave me the address. Please drop them off there. And when I brought them, the guy wouldn't take them and said, please, can you recycle them? I'm like, no. Because the woman from Verizon on the phone told me if I don't return them, she's charging me $35 per box. And it got loud to where I'm like, I'm making a scene to where I walked out. I left them there. And I said, this is on you. The woman told me, and I had the receipt, her name and everything. And I'm leaving. He threw them in the dumpster. I'm like, so what about recycling them then? I don't No, I think people throw them away. I really do.
I think so too.
I think some stuff gets recycled, but I also think some stuff gets thrown away. Sadly.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think glass and aluminum get recycled. I think the plastic, for the most part, doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know about these like electronics
I
where
don't
we always
know.
go, oh, recycle this or is that. I think if you return your phone, like you turn your phone in for credit, I do think those get recycled. Not that they like destroy them. I
Maybe
think
useful parts.
either useful parts or they refurbish them and sell them
That could be.
maybe to another country that doesn't need the top of the line
Sure.
thing. Or you're right, maybe they pull out the key expensive minerals somehow in there. I don't know. But I think those get things, but who knows?
I could see that.
But I think I'm going to be able. I think I am going to try to change car battery at some point.
Good for you. How many miles is too many miles to continue to put money into a car?
That's a good question.
So I'm sitting here with 215,000 miles on my car. Now, knock on wood, I've said this to you before. The car is running great. Like it couldn't run better. Needs 2 new front tires. I'm like, that's $400. Do I continue to put money into it? Like, I don't know. My goal was to get to June of next year with the car. So is it worth putting $400 of new tires on just so I have good tires for the winter, knowing that June I'm probably moving on from the car?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good idea to put the tires on.
Yeah.
I put a whole set on in August, and I really want to get to maybe June, July
of next year as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what?
So very similar.
Yeah. I was like, I think it's like I just had my car in the shop Friday after work. I dropped it off and it's walkable from where I am.
Right.
It cost me $1,500. It was
for 4 tires?
No. This was another thing. This was I had a wheel bearing and rotor, whatever the hell, and then brakes. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. What am I gonna do?
Right. The other option is go buy a new car.
Yeah. But if it's things like brakes and tires,
right, maintenance,
you're gonna need that on a new car. I mean,
yeah,
because we get new used cars.
Yeah.
We're gonna need that anyway. It's to me, I think like when you get to a thing where it's like the transmission, the engine,
where it's huge.
Yeah, where I'm like, no, that's
right. So my next thing I would think would be the clutch.
Yeah.
215,000 miles. There's no doubt that this is the original clutch.
Yeah.
Car, I still have no issue with it. I would not replace that. That would be all right. It's time.
Yeah.
Because the car ain't worth anything at this point with 200. Well, maybe give me $500 as a trade-in. I mean, and that's for them to go throw that in the dumpster. They're going to get rid of the car.
Yeah.
You know, so
just put your car right in the giant dumpster.
Look at that in the waste management bin. Funny.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the warm-up show, Jerry.
All right.
We'll be back here tomorrow on a Wednesday at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, can I just tell our listeners, for whoever's out there, we do have a new Alan Jerry book coming out.
A book?
A cartoon book.
Oh, okay.
That is going to be out there, and I will post something probably Thursday.
Okay.
As a pre-sale.
Like a teaser.
As a teaser. I'll post the cover of the book. I'll just say someone's a hero and someone's a caveman. That's all. I'll leave it there.
Okay, I like that.
You look for that on Thursday.
Oh, so is this for kids?
Sure.
Or adults?
It can be.
Well?
It's kid-friendly.
It's kid-friendly.
It is kid-friendly.
Okay, good.
Good Christmas gift.
Oh, I look forward to seeing
Stocking
this.
stuffer.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
There you go.
Warm-up is next. So